Hello, everyone. This is episode 7 of Coffee and Tea with Desi P. I want to thank everybody for viewing, and we are going to get started with this week's news. Iron Hogs had a very good weekend, this successful weekend. Everyone looked nice. Everyone came out and had a good time. Everyone went home safe. So kudos to the Iron Hog for that. Everybody showed up and showed out for that. Also, the parade was amazing, and that was a success. The kids were looking good out there dancing. The speeches that were given was amazing. So kudos to the Black History Parade this weekend. I do want to say, mention, Black History is for us. It's not a hood day. It's not nothing like that. It's strictly for us to be together, get together, and reunite. I know I see, you see a lot of stuff, disrespectful things going on. It's not a hood thing, you guys. We got to keep it to where we remember what it's about. Black history is for all of us to be able to come together. So let's keep pulling that and try to work towards the, uniting with each other, you guys. I also want to say we had a condolence that we have to put our condolences out to Carl Powell, aka or also known as Nunu. He got killed this weekend, yesterday morning. So we want to send out the condolences to his friends and family. You guys, we got to do better. We have to do better. If we knew better, we would do better. Events. So the events, we have First Sunday R&B Brunch coming up, March 2nd by Code Red Management. I also want to bring up, we have a Andrea Strong Barbecue benefit going on March 1st. It's a family event from 10 to 3. Adriana is a 12-year-old that was diagnosed with leukemia recently. So this event will help, generate funds, for her awareness. So you guys, I'll actually post that on my page as well, so you guys will know what's going on with that. Now, I want to let you guys know this show is raw and uncut and unscripted. This is for a mature audience only. I want everybody to know that we are going to be strictly talking about Alex Qualls, his life as a promoter, an event planner, a father, a husband, a son, and how he was able to juggle all of that during his, way up as he went, escalated, shall I say. So no further doubt, I'm good. We got our coffee here. We getting ready to go keep.
Got you.
Okay. Coffee here. Come on, Q. I want to introduce you guys to someone I've been known for a long time. My guy, my brother, Mr. Alex Qualls, y'all.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
Man.
DP.
They don't even know, bro. They don't even know, but we're not even gonna start there.
We're gonna say that for the, okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna start there.
Okay.
But I do want to take it back. I know you mentioned you wanted to take it back to when you came to Bakersfield.
Right.
So everybody know we are here with the Mr. Alex Qualls, QDZ, Dream Chaser, whatever. We're gonna go through it. So
okay.
So what's going on?
Okay. Well, I came out here first. It was 88 when I came to the state permanently. Okay. But again, Mom, 84 we came out here.
Yes.
Came in 10th Street. Who was my homeboys?
There. Not there. I did.
You know what, Mom? You messing up that. I gave you the cue. Paula's sister, brother, what's his name?
Yeah.
What's his little brother's name?
Yeah.
And what's Pat's son's name?
I don't know.
You know what, Mom? Drink your coffee.
Yeah.
I'm talking to people. Right.
I'm getting nervous.
Exactly. Who get nervous? Because you like, you nervous? I'm like, no, let's go.
I did ask him if he was nervous, y'all. He was like, no, I'm good.
Chuck and D. Ride.
Right.
Girl, right?
Right.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
So, I came out here in '88. Let me just try one more time, Mom. When we came back out here, who was my homeboys when we came back to stay?
Derek and
No.
Eric.
Never mind, Mom. Never mind. Sit over there. Anyways.
Yeah, leave me alone.
Okay.
I don't watch.
Anyways, listen. So I lived out here in '86. I went to William Penn.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it was '84, '85. It was the Olympic year.
Okay.
And we went back to LA.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Some stuff out. I don't know what it was, but my mom says to me, she says, "Do you want to move to Bakersfield?" I'm like, "No, I got homies out here." And I ain't like, you know what I'm saying? She said, "If you go to Bakersfield, you can be a freshman at 9th grade." Because at the school I went to was Bethune Junior High School in LA. Okay. And it was 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. Right? Okay. Mm-hmm. And I was athletic, right? Mm-hmm. So I played my sports in Inglewood and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, and I was highly competitive. And when I came to visit Bakersfield, I seen like white people here. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but where I'm from, it's just black people, it's just Mexican people. Right, right. And I was like, the culture and the, you know what I'm saying, universal culture that was here, I said, you know what, let me go out there, right? Yeah. So anyway, I come back to town. My homies from the K Block, they knew I was coming, right? And let me tell you a funny story real quick, and I'm going to follow back up on this story. So anyway, when I was at William Penn, I had a girlfriend, a couple girlfriends. I just named this girlfriend. Her name was Kisna Goody, right? Okay. And she went to Emerson. And my old homies anticipating me coming back, right? I'm coming back. I got the Sergio Dicchini shirts, you know what I'm saying? I got the Nike Cortez with the little ball stick out. I got Al Baby on my, you know. Okay. And anyways, my homeboy T-Bone, you know T-Bone? Mm-hmm. T-Bone's my...
We know T-Bone. Hey, T-Bone, where you
at? T-Bone, my peoples. So anyway, I didn't know this cat, but apparently he is supposed to be Kisna's ex-boyfriend or whatever, right? Okay. Mom, remember we stayed on 3rd Street when we first came back? Mm-hmm. Okay, so anyway, he gets my number. He say, "Yeah, cuz I need to holler at you." I'm like, "Okay, what's up?" You know? Yeah, well, where you live? I said, "On 3rd Street." We gave him the address, whatever. I'm finna pull up over there. I'm like, "All right, cool." I had like a little stereo, double cassette stereo. Yeah. He said, "You on his way over there." So I went in the middle of the street. I'm sitting on my box like this. I see him walking up, you know what I'm saying? And he walking up with some other cat. I don't even know these cats. I ain't even checked into Emerson yet, okay? I ain't even started where it started yet. Yeah. Anyway, he come up, he said, "What's up, cuz?" He had brownie gloves and shit, put them on his hand. I'm like, what's up? You know what I mean? He boy, I'm like, what's up? I didn't back down from him, right? And then T-Bone was like, "You know what, cuz? We cool, cuz I don't even want to see you, cuz," right? And that was the end of it. Okay. But every time, that's like '88. Every time I see T-Bone, we always bring that up, right? And again, we'll go back into this later on in the show, but I had an emotional breakdown on Facebook a while back, right? He calls me. "I love you. You know my heart." He said, "Al, don't go out like that. Don't go out like that. Basically, I know your heart, you know." I said, "I feel you." And even in the present moment right now, I felt what it made him feel like. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to see me. Like that, yeah. Yeah, you know? So anyway, Emerson, got a couple of homies, man, that, you know what I'm saying, I embraced a whole lot. I took them under my wings. I'm from LA, right? Yeah. My Uncle
I just want to say, this is my first time knowing that he's not originally from Bakersfield. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't see. I didn't know that.
But you can see the swag is a little bit immaculate, a little bit different though. But now you can say, "Oh, now I see what." Okay. Okay. So homies, I took under my wing, and my mom's baby brother, Uncle Ace. I love you, Uncle Ace. He's my uncles, man. I'm not talking about my uncles in the show. But anyways, yeah. I'm 15. Okay. And my mama taught me how to drive a stick. You know what I'm saying? I drive vehicles. He would rent a car for me and my homeboys to go to the Slauson swap meet. We ain't got no L's or nothing. We like, man, we pitch up on the rental car. We go up in there, get the Levi cords, the whole nine and whatever. And man, it was you know, that was the flow. That was the movement. Right. My freshman year in high school was immaculate. I seen a senior class of drillers that no comparison to. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen a game actually my boy Big Mo, he posted it recently, a game at BC between West High and BHS. You had the Jay White, the Denweed on that side, the LeBlue. You had the Flanahan, the Allison, my boy LA. Man, it was incredible. You know, my sophomore year was my funnest year in high school. They were all fun after that, but that year we were like still seniors. We got the overalls. You know what I'm saying?
The overall with the
LA Gears. LA Gears. I see my boy Crook, his whole style just changed up, you know what I mean? And then my boy Mass, you remember what's that movie? New Jack City? After New Jack City came out, nigga Mass was getting mad. Yeah, okay. The dark skinned brothers is coming out, right? You know, it's good. But anyway, I navigated high school and everything, and then from high school, I want to say that I had a few jobs here and there. I actually did a Wildland Friarland job one time. My boy laced me up. That was the hardest job I've ever had in my life. But if I go back in time, I might have embraced that job a little bit more than I did previous times, right?
Yeah.
So this party thing, right? It came up, right?
Yeah. So how did you get started?
Okay. My mom planted the seed a long time ago.
Okay.
Because my mom used to throw picnics, right? At like Griffin Park, right? And I'm like 3 or 4 years old, but you know I'm getting programmed. You know what I'm saying? You know how you
That's how we get started.
Right, we get programmed.
Yeah,
right?
programmed.
And I mean it was huge. You know, Mom used to do Tucker Real parties. That's promotion.
You right?
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give her props that you know that came inside me, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, I threw a fat party one time on M Street, and my God. My homeboy had drew like little cartoon pictures of us. We was like back to back, and we had our arms like this.
Okay.
But my guy erased his muscle and made it a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? But it flat top, but it was us though. And you know, black and white cowboys, he passed them out. It was on M Street, between M Street, it was at 8th Street and 6th Street.
What was the party called? You remember?
Man, I keep trying to find.
That's what house parties was in.
Yes, it was cracking.
Right.
My cousin Lily, my favorite cousin in the world. We got to talk about my cousin Lily. She is so powerful. But we had a party at her crib. She had moved from LA to Bakersfield, and we out there. My boy Casey Walker, rest in peace. We had to drive to Lamont to DJ Chalk house. Y'all know DJ Chalk, okay? I'm taking y'all back. I'm legend, we legend, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, you're a baby too. DJ Chalk.
Okay.
To go grab the wheels, the turntables, whatever. We take the turntables back. My mom knows you remember this, but you did spike the punch. Okay, the igloo. So we put gin in the punch, right? We had one, yeah. And so, anyway, the funny thing about the party, it was cracking, and then the blood dudes came through.
Okay.
Right? And then it wasn't really, Bloods was like kind of new in the circuit, you know, because I come from LA.
Right.
You know, East Coast Cribs, Hoover Cribs, 60s, Inglewood family, Pyro. This is, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn how to navigate which street to walk down, which way to go, when to say. I go to Inglewood, hey, blood. I'm like, all right, blood. I come back there like, hey, cuz. I'm just, you know, I'm just double agent, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not really into that, but this is just the flow of things, right? And so, what was that? What part was I talking about?
You were talking about the Bloods came.
Okay, they came to the party, right?
Mm-hmm.
This blood dude, man, nigga named Boss. Came. He came into a teenage party, you know what I'm saying, and kind of did that, you know what I'm saying? I was a little guy now. I could see him today, we were pounding, we were hugging, and, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we good, you know?
Everybody's older.
Right, but that was a spark, you know what I'm saying, for the party thing, right?
Right.
Okay? And so I started doing shows with Dorian Young, hair shows. I started like being in the show and hosting the show. Matter of fact, I ain't seen D Young in a while. Real quick, I love you, D Young, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you and embracing you, brother. I just want you to know, man, that you planted seeds inside my heart and my spirit, and I love you for that, and God bless you. So I did the shows with him, right? The hair shows, whatever, right? And then I collectively put a crew together, our friends, you know what I'm saying? And we was handsome. You know, we was Universal, it was the Nitty Twins, Corn Kanai.
Okay.
Of course, my guy Polo. Polo is solid. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't seen Polo in a long time.
Everybody, Polo is the solid.
So tell me, what was the name of this when y'all put it together,
Okay.
what was the name of y'all crew?
Okay, we was the late night crew. Okay?
Anybody remember the late night crew?
Late night crew. Okay? Okay, I was late night at number 1 QDs. I made a rhyme. And I put everybody's name in the rhyme, right? And from there, you know, we added women, beautiful women. We used to go to a club in Fresno or between Tulare called Cody's or something. Like 5 cars deep. Go out there and just, man, it was with our girls, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was just good. I think I had the most funnest time of my lifetime when I stayed on Brockton with my friends and my big homeboy, who I love the most. You know Fred Eccles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, Freddie Machete is my homeboy. I love him to death. I've always admired him. Like, we used to play basketball, right? When you go to the park or the gym, and if you make the first free throw and then you get to pick teams, okay, you're going to pick either Reggie Phillips first or you're going to pick Fred Eccles first. Now, I love you, Reg. I love you. But if I make the shot first, I'm picking Fred, right? They're going to pick Red, don't pick Greg. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he was, a really, he had a powerful influence on me. I don't know what it was. It was something about.
He real, man.
He's real.
He real. He real.
Real. So look,
Chicago real.
Come on, man. So one time, me and my guy Kurt, we got a apartment on Real Road. You know, we just chilling. You know, we used to hang out. Fred got us for a few years. Come on, like on the say, hey man, I need a place to stay, man. I don't like to understand. Me and Kurt, cool. We got the 2-bedroom. We don't like what?
Right.
Fred, you coming to me? Absolutely. It's an honor. So we looking and we find a spot on Brockton. And that's when we had a 4-bedroom spot. And Brockton was a spot where really all the charisma and the frequency, the vibration that's in me came from was right there. Right? But let me tell you a funny story, a true story, a solid story. And that's why I love Fred. Like I would never let him go. We had like a little falling out for a while, but he said to me one night, I was at the crib and I was a player from the Himalayas. You already know, right? But I was a different type of player. I wasn't like, like Messi player. I like, hey, look, hey, P, I want to kick it with you, but hey.
Oh, you was the slick talker.
Yeah, I just want you to know, I'm in the spot. Don't run up on me like that. You can't duke me. I was like that guy, right? And one time, I was at the house and I was like, man, all my girls, man, my top 3, they was all they was out. They was doing them, right? And I couldn't fathom it. I was hurt. And Fred was like, what's wrong, Q? I was like, man, no, what's wrong? I said, man, Fred, they out there, man, woo, man. And I was this and this, and he said, what about you, Q? I see how you go, what about you? I was like, I've never seen myself like that, you know? And that level of consciousness, awareness, you know what I'm saying, it really hit home with me. And then I thought to myself, wow, that's looking in the mirror. A lot of people, even today, they don't even know how to do such a thing.
Right.
And so anyway, I see Fred, and things have been off with us, for a personal reason. And when things happened with me, and I was able to elevate and see exactly what was going on behind my back, what was going on, I seen Fred, and I said, Fred, I want to apologize to you. It wasn't you. It wasn't your boy. He said, I'm glad you see. I'm glad you see like that. And that was comforting closure for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you owe me a drink. You say you're going to come get me a drink. You took me out. I love you. Right? All right. So anyways.
How did you get into the club scene? What was your first club here in Bakersfield where you just went like, boom?
I don't know. It could have been the La Movida. It could have been Sharky's. I would probably say Sharky's. Because I was like, DJ Turbo was my DJ. And we were doing our thing at the Shark Tank. So I would say Sharky's.
Okay.
But I've been, I had a lot of events that roared, medium rare, zero. You know what I mean? It's all a part of the, you know what I'm saying? It's never nothing that made me like, want to like shake away from the business. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I would say Sharkies.
Sharkies.
My formula was always to be different. I like to do like the theme thing. I did like a beach party.
Right.
I did the pajama jam.
Mm-hmm.
I did the white thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was always what separated me from, you know what I'm saying, anybody else. They were looking forward to like, you know, the dressing up. And the Jersey Jam was really exciting. I would like to do one again one day, but
I remember the Jersey Jam.
The women,
I remember those.
The women would get the jerseys, go get them like, you know what I'm saying?
Tucked in and all that.
Get them all sold up, go get them tailored up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which was really was a great event. So you know, so I did that for a long time. And you know, why'd you do it? What was it? I said, you know what? It was something about a vision that you know you cook up inside your head, and then you could see it, right? It's a manifestation type of thing. I didn't know that power was in me, but you see it, you know. And I saw as the years went by, I still seen it, but people around me couldn't see it like the way I seen it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how it usually is.
That's how it is. You want to at 100%. You want to be around like energy individuals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody anybody vibing low, sucking your energy. You don't want to be around them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I started saying, okay, maybe it's time.
And what year was this? With the Sharkies? What year was this?
Like 90, 98.
1998. Okay.
Hard. 1998. Sharkies.
Okay.
And then, well, from Sharkies, where'd I go? I was doing a lot of stuff like the Ice House before even my boy Man G had it. It was McGee's.
Right.
I like that spot. You like that spot?
Yeah, I like that spot.
I had that spot on a few, numerous occasions where it was downstairs and upstairs, like beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Which is really, 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 really unique. You know what I'm saying? And then when you fix it up, you know. So
what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump ahead a little bit.
Okay.
To me and you.
Okay.
A lot of people.
What year did you start doing that?
2000. Well, wait. Let's.
Hey, we old. We can't.
I know, it's crazy. So when I first got out of high school, kind of like you,
okay,
I went into the house party thing. So I had house party 1, house party 2, house party 3, and so on and so on.
Right.
So then I ended up, I believe, Packy.
Okay.
And Dino.
Okay.
And I don't know who else. Can't remember. I'm sorry if I forgot your names. Introduced me to Club Hyphy at the
K Street over there.
K Street. What was it called?
Hypnotic.
Hypnotic. So
Right.
if y'all remember Hypnotic.
Right.
I met you.
Okay. Okay.
So I met you then, and Q said, "Man, you need to do something different, like more of a club scene." Remember that?
Yeah.
Our conversation?
Yeah.
And I'm like, interesting. He's like, I do the whiteout. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Right.
And I'm like, well, I like black. I can do a blackout.
Right.
He was like, yeah, that'd be hot.
Right.
Right, remember?
Right.
I mean, we literally had, and I'm like, club. I'm like, I haven't even thought that far of going to a club scene.
Right.
You know, because I'm like, house parties, my house party be jumping, you know?
Right.
So, I said, okay, let's try it.
Right.
Did you black out at the 9?
I did, but before that, it was Cosmos. So,
okay.
We did it. Right. I talked to Ace.
Right.
I said, Ace, and that weekend is my birthday, and then before it's your birthday.
Right. No, mine was earlier.
Yeah, yours is earlier. Mine is on that Memorial Day weekend.
Right. So yeah, I get
So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's do it on my birthday. It's good. We're gonna do Memorial Weekend. Me and Q, official lock down the damn town.
Right. Right.
So we do it.
Right.
We do it. When I tell you guys, I was just. It was a line outside of Cosmos. This was when Cosmos first. I was the grand opening of Cosmos, and this is where we fell out.
Yeah, we fell out. Yeah.
Our first event doing the weekend together.
Right. Right.
End up being something that shouldn't have happened. A misunderstanding. So what happened was like I said, it was a packed event. Everybody wanted to get in. Everybody was waiting on that weekend, the black and the white. So the guy was like, the owner, Q was at the door. There was a whole bunch of people at the door was trying to get in. And I said, I have people that need to get in. And I'm looking at you. And I'm pointing at him like, him.
Right.
And the guy says, you let anybody else in, I'm shutting it down. I got fire marshals, with this and that. I'm like, so at that point, I'm like, and I look at Q, you guys, in the window at the door, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. But see, but he had his people here. So it was a misunderstanding for us.
Right.
Right. My hands was tied.
Right.
And.
Right. I was, man, in the present moment, I'm thinking I'm going to apologize for that. There's no way I could have known that, in that, you know what I'm saying, that detail. I had people from town. I had my boy Gigi here.
Yeah, you had a lot of people with you.
Yeah, and I did, yeah, and they were looking for it. They had me coming in and stuff. And I was hurt because I thought that you should get me in.
Yeah,
like I should be in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it hurt me. But that's all it ever was, though.
Yeah.
It was nothing that, it was something that we could sit down and talk. You got people in our ears and stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Official town stuff. People in the ear.
Right.
And
right, man.
And it was like it ended up being a competition.
Right.
And it wasn't really a competition to me or you, but it was like the town made it a competition.
It's like the Biggie in the Pac.
Right. Biggie and Pac.
I'm going to both, and it was kind of like it was kind of like that.
And y'all pulling from the same 24,000 people, black people,
same people.
Like you tell everybody,
people.
Y'all ain't getting nobody different at nobody's event.
Hey,
it was.
Hey.
But you know what? We kept that weekend going for
we did.
years.
We know we weren't talking.
Even though we wasn't talking.
We still. She had the Saturday, I had the Sunday, I had the Friday. It was just the black, and it was just continuously.
For me, it was.
Yeah.
For me, I believe it was 10 years straight. For you was doing it before me.
Yeah.
So, it was so crazy how we was able to. Even though we wasn't talking, we was still able to pull that black and white.
I know.
Now, the new generation out there that's watching this, you guys would never know how hard it was to bring this town together Memorial Weekend.
Right.
But when I tell you, we shut it down. We shut it down.
So now we've been talking about doing something. We talk about the Vegas, the tour bus thing. So hold up. So y'all stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Because I think that we're gonna build something that's gonna be really incredible. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what, we're worthy of it.
Yeah.
We deserve it. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this for a long time together. I always thought to myself, what if Shaq and Kobe went to the island and just chopped it up?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And that thought alone motivated me to know that I was going to be able to make up with you one day because I know that we'll be great together, opposed to being, like competition.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I love you. You know I love you.
Well, and I'm glad that we was able to pull it together because I know Ace was like, oh my God. So good kudos to Ace too for
Ace, I love you, man. Hey, I love you, Ace. You better stop playing. Come on, man.
Because he was DJing for both of us. He was like, I'm at the black tonight, I'm at the white tomorrow.
Ace is legend.
Yeah. So and me personally, I don't feel like anybody has came after us that done it like we done it. Right. Safe. No BS. Everybody had a good time.
Right.
You know,
it was always good. But you know what, then? I'm glad you said that part. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't recognize this, but when you build an energy or a frequency, right, and if it's a good vibrational type of frequency, even people that's low vibrating, they can't help themselves but to just be attached to what's good. Right. And that's the way I've always felt that my events was going to turn out, like, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt. You know what I mean? Because I pack a lot of energy myself. You know, I I could charge people up. You know what I'm saying? Because
what do you think about the scene now, the event scene now, the promotion scene, the party planner scene?
I like it, and you don't hate on the new generation.
Oh no, definitely.
I really love the R&B thing. It's really like because I'm so captivated by R&B music, but I always thought that I've always wanted to like sit down in a room with like the best promoters in the town.
Right.
You know, and collectively, like strategically, like this little peanuts and popcorn, a little money. It's
name
like,
your best five. I don't know if I'm gonna get you in trouble, but name your.
I was gonna ask though. Then how do you then articulate the best promoters in town?
Right.
When you make that comment, then there's somebody else's.
Oh, well, he ain't called me. Oh, I should have been on that list. Yeah, right.
What makes you the person that can say who the best promoters are?
Okay, right. I'm not. Yeah, I don't have that crown. I can't say that like with authority where I'm just the one and
Or just say. I mean, and I would say, and I've said this to Desi. I said it online when I put the numbers there.
You know what?
All the promoters need to get together and say, okay, what can we? But again, you're talking about black people getting together to say, who got a better mouthpiece than Q? Who got a better?
And it don't necessarily have to be black promoters, but yeah.
we talking about, and
you know
absolutely.
What? I don't want to say best.
But we're
like,
talking about
who
who you're trying to draw, because again, most black promoters in town are only trying to. You're not trying to bring everybody to see Salt and Pepper, though everybody likes Salt and Pepper, right? Or whoever you might be trying to bring.
Right.
The deal is with you guys is, or what's happening in the town with that question is, it's too many people. It's like too many high schools here. You know what I do when I deal with recruiting. It's 23 high schools. If all the best kids went to 2 schools, there'd be a whole lot of kids going to college. But because it's 23 and you saturate the market,
right,
then it's the same as the club.
I really don't feel like it's a lot of promoters here, though.
But I don't. But like I said,
that are actually
getting it in.
When I say, let me go back. Party planners / promoters, because it's a difference.
Right.
So that was my question. Your top 5 of how you feel just by seeing what's been going on.
I wouldn't say top 5. I would rather say like the ones I would like to work with. Like
that's a good way.
Yeah. You obviously, have to add Ace to it. I like what Shai-T's doing a lot. That's my little brother. I love him a lot, man. I like kudos to him and keep going.
Yeah.
And I like my boy Manu G. Man, you got powerful resources and stuff like that, and he's my brother. You know what I'm saying? He'll take care of me, and he gonna, if I'm thinking outside the box, he'll say, no, Q, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? He'll holler at me. And he took a loss here and there with me, you know what I'm saying, on events, and whatnot, but that's my guy, but that would be my 5. And that's not the top. So I'm not saying.
That's 4. That's 4. So one more.
One more? I like that one cat. What's the cat name? I hadn't had a chance to work with him. He be at the Comedy Spot on Wednesday. He hosts. What's his name?
Warren.
Yeah.
Tap Out Tuesday.
Yeah. I like the cat. I like him.
He's very. He is funny.
He is. I'm saying if he get on the train with that collaboration I just called out, it'll be something that's like totally different. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie. Betty Crocker. You know what I'm saying? She has like a lot of, you know what I'm saying, people that she's, you know what I'm saying. I be trying to tell her like, Crocker, you got all this, you ain't. You know what I mean? So I'm still trying to let her know what her worth is. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I would have to squeeze her in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I enjoy the R&B for sure.
Who your squad? You talking about squads?
Definitely, you gotta get it together and do it and really make it happen.
Yeah. For sure.
I would love to work. Well, I have worked with Bianca. Bianca's been doing her thing.
Oh yeah. B is good. She's a valuable asset. I agree. I see her.
So I enjoy her. Betty, I would love to do stuff with her, as well as Shai T. I know me and Shy T has had little issues, but we worked through that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to do.
And the thing is,
we're going to work through that.
I'm very strong-headed, and I say what I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. So a lot of people is not used to that. Q is used to that. He knows me.
Yeah.
Ace knows me.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to events or when it comes to any business that I'm doing, I'm very serious about it, and I want to make sure it's done right.
Right.
So people start playing,
right?
And, you know. But other than that, I think was that 5, right? I did 5. So
can I ask you guys? So what's the? Because you guys are naming some of the. You know, I think that's. Is there a crowd that's missed with your group? Because you guys didn't name some promoters that I know that are doing stuff, but they don't. Their group don't really rock with y'all group.
I would love to do stuff with Gordon.
But see,
so you guys miss. So like Q, you called me about working with Natisha.
Right.
Like, but Natisha's group don't really rock with y'all group. It's a little bit of. It's like I'm a little older, so I'm 54, so it's a little under.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think that group, they spend money a little different.
Okay.
Right? They don't mind a certain ticket price.
Right.
Versus the group y'all rock with. Right. And I think that's where you guys have to collab to open that door, and what you said, with it's not just a black thing. Because whoever here, and I hate to use this term, but it is what it is. Whoever here crosses over is going to make some real money. Because again,
I feel like I crossed over when I did the Soul Fest.
Because y'all really, again, y'all pulling from 24,000 black people.
Right.
10% of that is 2,400.
Right.
5% of that is 12.
Right.
I've been to y'all events.
Right.
And none of y'all had 1,200 people at y'all event.
Right.
So y'all all grabbing from 200-300 people on a $20 ticket.
Right.
Ain't nobody making no real money.
Right.
At the end of the day.
Right. Right. And see, I'm at the point now that I have to make the dough. Otherwise, I don't even want to get involved. But I have to do it on a different level, on a different scale. I got some ideas that I need to talk to you about.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That I want to do.
He hosted my Soul Fest. I wish Mom would have been able to come. She would have enjoyed that.
Yeah, I'll bring her.
And I went outside the box with that one, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this gonna work? Is the older crowd gonna come out and have a good time to the Soul Fest?
Right. We talked about it.
And we had a blast.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, it was the older crowd came out, and people like, I haven't been out in this many years, and I done had a good time. I mean, the VIP was lit up, good DJs, cool hit clap to Rich, and oh my gosh. K, what's my other DJ? I'm supposed to
Face to Face.
Case to Face. I'm sorry, baby. Case to Face and Rich.
Oh, girl.
Applaud you guys. Did an amazing job. And my host, Alex and Mike, did an awesome job.
Yeah.
And I just, and that'll be back this year too.
That
So y'all
good.
get ready.
That was good. You know what I'm saying? Annual life.
But that's some stuff that we have to, as event planners.
Right.
Because the little stuff that we've been doing back in the day, we gotta leave that to you know the people that's now coming in, because now it's time for the big stuff.
What's important too, that at the rank that we are, we need to own the party at 100%.
Right.
You know, the entry, the drinking, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, we shouldn't have to share that anymore. That means we gotta invest a little bit more, because that's what we're worthy of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We should have it no other way whatsoever. You know what I mean? So I really want to write a book right now. I'm working on writing a book right now. So I really want to just chill out on the promotional thing right now.
Okay. What's this book about?
Well, it's a self-healing book.
Okay.
It's about some stuff that I've been going through that's personal.
Okay.
I want to go back to the Facebook, the rant that happened at the time when I was extremely emotional, and I'm going through a divorce, right? Okay, and I'm not sad about that. That energy that you saw and that pain that I showcased, it had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that part. I accepted divorce. I said, okay, I think I think it's worthy. I love my wife. She knows that. You know, it's worthy of us to move on, and I'm cool with that. That version of me, emotional version of me, it was because of the other entity that's attached to the divorce and the pain.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I can't say anything about it right now.
Right.
But maybe I can come back on your show. I can
Okay.
talk after I get past a few different things. I can talk to you about that.
Okay.
That is what hurt. You know? Who was your best friend? We just was talking about it. Who was your best friend?
My husband.
Mom, who you say your best friend was?
My husband.
My wife never been my best friend.
So I want to say this because, you know, and I know it's two sides to your story.
Of course.
All the time.
Truth in the middle.
Of course.
Truth in the middle, right?
Right.
But I want to focus on you, Q, because
Right.
and this is something that I didn't mention to you, but I am going to mention to you
Okay.
since you brought it up. I did have a conversation with Melba before the show.
Okay. I'm sure she called my turn.
So, and I just want to let you know
Okay.
that she loves you as well. And just listen to me. You don't gotta, you know, and me being a woman,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
it's things that transpire in any marriage,
Right.
every marriage.
Right.
It's good. You got the good. You got the bad, and sometimes
Right.
you got the ugly.
Right. Right.
Working through stuff is hard because we're different.
Right.
You know, you got the man and the woman, and
Right.
we have our
Okay.
emotions that may
Right.
happen within us. You know,
Right.
we're mothers. We
Right.
have minstrels. We have
Right.
all this stuff going on with us, with
Right.
our bodies.
Right.
And as well as you men, you know, you guys
Right.
work hard. You try to make sure
Right.
you have
Right.
it to
Right.
bring the things together, the house together, and
Right.
et cetera. So,
Right.
some marriages fall short. But
Right.
how do you feel? Do you feel like you gave it 100%? Because I know you said you guys are going to a divorce. Did you give it 100%? We're not going to talk about Melba because she's not here to
Right.
But
Of course.
I want to
Of
say.
course.
Do you feel like you gave it 100% before you said, "I'm done"?
Okay, I'm going to answer that, but first let me tell you something. I actually want to share this with everybody, especially my family. I had a cousin of mine, years back, whatever. Her husband, something started happening with his mind. Like he couldn't, he was saying things he thought people was watching him. Thought his wife was having an affair, whatever the case was.
Okay.
My cousin, she's strong. She's really a strong woman. Strong. And I thought what she felt. I felt what she felt. But I couldn't read her because she's so strong, right? But I called her. Cousin, how you doing? I'm all right, cuz. I said, cuz, I just want to tell you I love you. I know you're strong. I know you, whatever, right? And next thing you know, she's there for her husband, even though he's saying off the wall stuff. Even though he did off the wall stuff, right? So if you listen, like you said, we short on this topic, but listen, something happened to me. Something happened to me that traumatized me. Okay, it traumatized me, and I don't even want to think about it anymore because I've already moved past it. But there was no accountability to me, like in regards to supporting my healing. Like I was going through this pain by myself. I didn't feel like, and I'm gonna just leave it right there. I didn't feel like the person that was supposed to heal me didn't heal me. My cousin, as an example, there for her husband, sickness and health, whatever the case is, making him feel righteous in that regards, right? So that's what happened to me. I just felt like if somebody steal from you and they still come around you, like it's like nothing. Not saying sorry to you, not hugging you and saying like I would never do that again, whatever. It was kind of like that, just coming around you like it's nothing. Like it was that was nothing to you. That pain was nothing to you, and that's what I'm saying.
And what I say too is some kind of we touched on last week too, but like men, and I know don't start with me.
Okay.
Men assume a lot. they assume that we don't care on certain issues. And I'm just talking about with me and Odie.
So
Because sometimes
say, Desi, the men you around or your men, you cannot generalize. Because I was going.
I did say some though. I did say some.
Because I deal in mental health. I deal with depression. I deal with this. Is what I counsel on. And I'm hearing something, Q, when you may have somebody you work with, but I'm hearing something in what you said.
Okay.
90% of the time, none of the men or people that I counsel, and I'm hearing what you're saying, and as she used the word, assume.
Some
assume.
Yeah.
If you didn't know what was going on, what was the assumption that you believed that your wife was supposed to understand something you didn't understand yourself?
You know what?
So as an athlete, I dealt with depression and later came back to my wife and said, this is why I acted this way now that I understand what I was going through.
Right.
But when I was going through it, I couldn't tell you why I was mad.
Right.
I couldn't tell you why I treated you the way I treated you.
Right.
So I would be wrong to have an expectation of her to try to figure me out when I don't even know what's wrong with me myself.
Well, you know what? Let's go back. Let's move past it. But let me just say this.
February
This
11,
is
2025.
This is the truth right here. Okay?